Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jan Erickson from Stepping Aside. Get my notes up here. And welcome to Esoteric Influences for Monday, the 29th of June, 2020. Well, we have an 11-day, very cool, master number for illumination and awakening and enlightenment. So I would be paying attention today for synchronicities and anything, any truths to come out. We have let's see, politically around the country, we've got issues with now the bounty on soldiers. Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know what it's going to take for Republicans and supporters to understand what's happening to all of us at the hands of this man and to the hands of their lack of doing anything about it. But I would think bounties on American soldiers' lives would be it. We'll see, though. We'll see if that's the hill they want to suddenly come alive on, okay? Or will it be the hill they die on? Because they're not going to get reelected. I don't know what they think is going on here or what they think their future is going to be, but this, whatever long game they think they're playing, it's to damage this country, all right? That's what's going on here. So this is a very powerful day today in this 22 year we have a still a 6 energy for June, so that's higher self, that's shared purpose, that's shared awareness of the collective. So between that, the 11-day, the 22 year, in a sense, we've got a very, very soul-based gateway, if you will, of energy that then can enlighten us and can inform our path forward. So very, very important day. Pay attention to intuition and synchronicity. Just see what happens. See what the message is. Try to look beyond the initial part of it and see what the broader message is for today then. Monday, for Monday's rune here, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to use my Rowan runes today for the somewhat daily tarot and rune video. But Isa aligns with the 11 energy for today. Isa is one of the 3 Norn runes. Isa, Nothies, and Hagalaz. Here's Isa, looks like the letter I. And that aligns with today's 11 energy. Basically, the meaning of it, it's a water element rune. It, again, represents the Norn rune of it's the Norn rune of the present moment, the Norn named Verdandi. It means ice, becoming, stillness, will development, contraction, focus, higher consciousness, or just consciousness alone, freezing unwanted behavior or situations. So it's really about will contraction and about bringing will into balance with spirit. And given that it's aligning with today's 11 energy, I don't know. I think great things could happen today. So take time to align away from the chaos of the past week, particularly if empathic or highly sensitive. Last week was pretty chaotic. We learned a lot of things over the weekend, again, regarding the bounties on American soldiers' lives. And we lost some people. So how many of those were because of that? Yeah. But if you're empathic or highly sensitive, you could be feeling exhausted at the beginning of this week from all that took place last week. Focus on the present moment and give fear of the unknown no focus at all. Don't allow fear to come into play. Just observe or reach your still point and stay there if you have to. I don't know, especially if you're empathic. Things right now are in such flux. Emotions are in such flux. There's so much anger and fear and mistrust and all of this that's going on, empaths are going to pick up on that. So again, take time for yourself and align and get out of it and shield if you must and do whatever it takes to keep the other energies from entering into your awareness. Pay attention again to intuition and synchronicities today. Today, the moon is in Libra until Scorpio this afternoon, later on in the afternoon at 3:48 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, so here on the west coast of the United States. Balance and reason may give way to emotionality in the afternoon, though, because it'll be Scorpio again, and that's a pretty emotional sign. Try to see the subtleties of life and avoid any either-or thinking today. While a square with Pluto, which is in retrograde, finds us drawn toward drama today, a square between the moon and Jupiter, which is also in retrograde, suggests that inner work may be required to learn a more self-disciplined approach. Oops, that's still too hot. I try, but you know, I have to wait for it, otherwise it's totally burned. So I took a drink last night of tea before it was actually cool enough, and well, anyway, I'm still dealing with that. So I had to put some coconut oil in my mouth for a little bit, just let it sit there, mush it around. Anyway, with everything in retrograde, we've got like 6 planets. It gives time for perceptions to shift and things to, and when Jupiter's in retrograde, you know, you're talking about shifting in inner awareness, the perceptions, you know, how your values, everything that grounds you in life, all of your beliefs. You have a chance when Pluto and Saturn and all that are in retrograde to kind of release some of that, release your hold on it, and allow for something new to take hold. Given today is such a powerful day energetically with the 11 energy, both for the rune Isa, and for the day itself. You know, this is a day where, you know, we can really try to find enlightenment. And I think we need to do that. So again, pay attention to intuition, pay attention to what you know, and pay attention to all synchronicities today. The human design section of the chart, if you're following along, it's down at the bottom of the esoteric influences for the week. You might feel the need to go it alone today. Confront obstacles with wisdom and sensibility, and the understanding that not all action breeds success, okay? Let go of perceptions and values that no longer support your present worldview, and move forward without expectation of maybe knowing the outcome. Right now, we're in a lot of uncharted waters. You know, you don't know if one day you're going to take all the precautions you need to take and you're going to get the virus anyway. You know, maybe you're around someone who's shedding virus in a grocery store checkout line. You've got a mask on. That guy doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it isn't enough. Maybe it's too concentrated there, and you're standing in it because they've said that it hangs, right? Droplets hang in the air. Well, I don't know. You know, we're trying to navigate through all of this, and we're trying to stay safe, trying to stay alive. You know, the virus is causing all kinds of health problems for people if they recover. So, you know, it's we don't know. We don't know. We don't know, right? So, I think that basically, with the channels that are from the human design chart that are awake, that are open right now, and throughout the week, survival is on our minds. Whether we're out protesting, you know, for social change and racial justice and against police violence, or whether it's just staying safe or making sure we've paid our bills or making sure our kids are fed, or, you know, whatever it is, excuse me, we're trying to survive this moment in a way that we're just not accustomed to doing. And unfortunately, issues have to be addressed. And I don't know, you know, I guess Miami is going to close their beaches on the 4th. That's not going to make people happy, but it could keep people alive. The number of people down there with COVID is astonishing. That in Arizona, what the heck is going on? You know, is it simply that people aren't socially distancing? Is it just simply that they're not paying attention to what we should be doing? Is that it? What's going on? You know, there's a lot of people that are getting this. So I would think you would want to at least wear a mask when you're around people. Stay apart. Just give yourself some room. Why can't we do that? Well, most of us are. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Those people who look like me appreciate it. So anyhow, I guess that's it. I'm going to go ahead and get ready and get started for the Somewhat Daily Tarot and Runes. So look for that. This and that will appear on the side panel at the blog, or you can watch them on YouTube, or wherever I happen to post it and you click on it, you can watch it. And I hope you do, and have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay protected, wear a mask if you have to go out, wash your hands, give yourself some room, give yourself time as well. Give yourself time to plan and to make sure that you feel safe doing what you're doing amid all of this virus spiking everywhere. So just you know, take the bull by the horns and do whatever you need to do to keep yourself and everyone else protected and safe. You know, we got a weekend coming up. We got a holiday coming up. You might have to plan differently for it. But it doesn't mean you can't have a good time. You know, that's a state of mind. It's not about the things you can do or what you have to wear over your face or how far apart you have to stand. You can still have a good time. You know? Anyhow, thanks a lot for watching. We'll talk again tomorrow. Be good to yourself, be good to one another, wear a mask, and blessed be.